could not recommend Moovila any more than I already do to any MSP. Moovila finally gives MSPs a way to manage a portfolio of projects and quickly make changes across any one project at any given time. Our PMO is able to see all of our projects assigned to an engineer in a quick view, which our PSA has not really allowed for us to do previously. So we're easily able to identify who's working that project and get directly to that engineer without having to dig into the details of the PSA or maintain that somewhere else in a spreadsheet. Implementing Moovila Perfect Project has really had a huge return on investment for us. This has come in many different forms. So the first and the greatest return on investment for us has been using it for our scoping process. And so we've taken our scoping process from a 3 to 5 week turnaround time from the point in which we've received it from sales to getting a quote in the client's hands. It's gone from 3 to 5 weeks down to 1 to 2 weeks. We've also been able to reduce our time from the time the project is won to it being able to start by at least 2 weeks, since we no longer have to build a work plan once the project's won. We've also reduced countless hours in how long it takes to schedule and reschedule tickets within a project whenever timelines shift. This is not very quantifiable, but anybody who's using a PSA would know that one date changes and all tickets then have to subsequently be changed one at a time. And Moovila allows us to make those changes in 1 to 2 clicks and change all the dates on all the tickets very, very quickly. We've also been able to reduce lost revenue that happens on a project when change orders don't actually happen when they should be, because these work plans are created at the beginning. Finally, it's increased our ability to implement really solid project templates and use those to create new projects right from the start. The biggest aha moment was its impact on our scoping process. We really did not factor that in. We weren't even looking at that as being something it could help with. We were really looking at how is it going to impact our PMO and how is it going to impact our engineers executing on our projects. So with the implementation of Moovila into our scoping process, there was definitely some concerns, and I think that this applies to any tool as well, that getting too granular is just going to exasperate how long it takes to get a quote into the client's hands. What we've found through using it is that because it's so easy to create tickets, we're able to quickly build out those granular pieces to the project and account for the time that it's actually going to take to get each one of those granular pieces, and then be done with the entire quote and ready to deliver to client, something that's far more accurate, that doesn't require so many change orders or lost revenue when you just decide, well, we didn't include it, so we can't charge them for it. And then again, once it's done, it's done. And once it's won, we're able to just convert it over into an active project and get started on it without having to spend the time then rebuilding that work plan and hoping that the engineer, maybe weeks later, remembers all the details that they were thinking about. We're capturing everything in their head right from the start. Just get on a call with our sales team and the client if it's needed, and quickly map out all of those steps, and then just be done after that call. My experience with the Moovila team is they have been absolutely outstanding from implementation all the way to now. We've been able to reach out to their support, reach out to our account manager for additional training, for questions, to talk about best practices, and they've consistently been available. Moovila has also been very open to feature requests and feedback on the tool, and so they're always looking for better ways to improve. And then we see those efforts come to fruition relatively quickly compared to other tools. So since we've implemented Moovila at IronEdge, our clients have seen a significant difference in how we're getting not only their quotes to them quicker, but they're also seeing improvements on how quickly we're getting our projects done. With having that full portfolio view in Moovila, we're also able to then see which engineer has, what going on, and really look at capacity in a sense of planning our projects better and giving more accurate timelines of start and end date, then being able to keep on track with those, because we know, engineer A has 3 different projects that they're working on and this number of hours of work to complete. And so we're really able to forecast when we're going to start projects, how long projects are going to take, and then keep on track with that. we were now making adequate promises to our clients and then able to keep those. And we've really seen a lot more satisfied clients with what we're delivering and what we're promising. 10 out of 10.